Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. My name is Taylor, or T-Rex Mua, small makeup artist, enthusiast, lover, and influencer. As always, before we get started, I'm going to ask that if you like my content, if you like makeup and tutorials, to subscribe, send me a comment, definitely like this video. I just love going live on TikTok to do my makeup because it saves the video and then I can edit it down to a little tutorial to show exactly how I got my look. This is a look that I did today. I used a lot of my new stuff from my Snarls box, mainly the glitters and my anniversary palette from LAJ Beauty. So without further ado, let's get into it. I started off by prepping my skin with my Naturally Serious Skin Warrior Moisture Rescue Cream. It smells so good and it really does create like a nice barrier on your skin. It doesn't really make my skin feel oily or anything. It definitely makes it feel more hydrated. I decided today I was going to use my ColourPop styling wax because I haven't used it in a while. I will be honest with you guys, I do not like the feathered brow look. I don't think it looks good on me. I spent a lot of time trying to get my brows to look perfect, brushing them up, moving them over, brushing them all over the place. As you can see, I went at it for a while. I tried kind of filling in my brows with my brow pencil, but it's almost gone and it didn't go over the wax very well. But I still was able to kind of fill them in after a lot of work. And then finally I kind of gave up. I am prepping my eyes with the Juvia's Place eye primer. Honestly, ever since I got this, it's been my favorite primer. I think I like it more than the Glamlight icing. To start off this look, I'm using my Michaela Glamlight palette for the shades How You Doin', which I am placing down first, and just kind of fluffing and blending it out to get it ready to transition into the next shade, which is going to be Harley. Those two are my most used shades in that palette. I go for those shades anytime I want a neutral. I just think they're perfect. Glamlight has a great shadow formula. And basically just going to place and blend. I'm blending Harley up towards my brow, and once I'm done placing all the color and getting that pigment built up the way I wanted, I'm going to switch to a fluffier brush to just diffuse the blend even more and make it look a bit more seamless. Just keep blending. Getting into my LAJ Beauty Anniversary palette, I'm taking the Duochrome shade Squad and popping that all over my lid. So pretty. I wanted a bit more of a shift happening, so I took the shade Unpacked and added that on top. Fluffy brush to blend it all together. For eyeliner today, I did something I have never done before and did glitter liner. I mixed my Jelly Fix glitter glue and prismatic pigments from Jellywink Cosmetics and just hoped for the best. Honestly, it went on so well. It looks so beautiful. I decided to do a bat wing to kind of try and keep my liner a little higher and away from the corner of my eye, so my eyes wouldn't water and ruin it. It worked out really well, and the bat wing effect was adorable. I just took my sweet time layering down the glitter glue mixture and making sure everything was perfect and even. I probably spent more time working on it than I really needed to, but sometimes I get this like perfectionist streak and I cannot stop fixing the little things. In the end, it looked so beautiful, so I'm glad that I was really picky and kept messing around with it till I had it perfect. I used my e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara today. Definitely one of my favorites, and it's affordable. Just trying to add a little color and curl to my lashes before I add the falsies. And I just chose a pair of my She Glam lashes. They're really comfortable and they fit under my glasses pretty decently. For the first time in my life, the eye I struggle with was easy, and the eye that's easy I struggled with. The Jelly Winks glitter glue mixture definitely helped hold my lashes on though, and I love that. I did use some Duo lash glue too, because I just always like to make sure I use a good amount of glue. My inner corner wasn't sticking, so I had to add a little bit more glue. I don't know why I included that. I just thought it was important to see that sometimes things don't go as we want them to. I used my favorite primer, honestly one of my favorite primers, the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer. It smells good, it's hydrating, it holds on to makeup. What's not to love? I also used some acne fighting putty primer from e.l.f. on the spots of my face where I'm breaking out really bad. While my primer is kind of drying down and sinking into my skin, I added a little bit more eyeliner to my lash line there. I always do that after lashes. And then I decided, since, you know, the glue mixture was still kind of wet, I wanted to use more of it and not waste a bunch of glitter. So I did a little graphic liner, simple little line here over my crease. I actually love that I added that. I went through and added a few layers and smoothed it out. And then I decided, in a very Taylor fashion, I needed glitter. So I grabbed my Dragon Chameleon Flakes, whatever they are, from Jelly Winks, and added that to that green line. I just mixed it with the glue, same as before. For my bronzing and contour situation, I underpainted with my Persona multi-bronze stick in Sahara. Just kind of placed it on the face and used a brush to roughly blend it out. I didn't want to blend it out too much because I wanted it to really show through whatever foundation I decided to use. I have the placement of one side of my cheekbone contour, whatever, higher than the other, so I am going to use my sponge to kind of wipe some of that away and fix it. I don't know how I managed to do that one. I'm still wondering about it hours later. I know it looks scary, but it will be okay. I'm going to go in with one layer to start of my Purlisse Perfect Glow BB cream. I love this stuff. I will talk about it all the time. I do have a code with Purlisse if you ever want to pick some up for yourself. It is an absolutely magical product. Even after just one layer, my skin is looking great. I'm using my orange concealer from LA Colors to color correct, and then just some e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer to conceal. And I'm going to start tapping with the smaller part of my sponge to blend it in, and then flip over to the other side to kind of just pick up any extra product and make sure it's really blended. I love my e.l.f. concealer, but I am looking for other concealers if anyone has any recommendations. Now that the concealing's done, I'm going in with my second layer of the Purlisse BB cream. I am making sure to get my neck because I realized I forgot that with the first layer. But I just love this product. It just really blends in with the skin. It kind of just makes your skin look like your skin but better, and it does have that beautiful glow, buildable coverage, just all the things I love in one little bottle. It's a moisturizer, it's an SPF. It's just a great product. Now, without adding anything to my brush, I am taking the brush I used to blend out my contour and just pop in a little bit more bronzer in some of the higher points on my face. Everything I use after this is going to be a powder product, so I'm going to set my face a little. I'm just going in the space between my contour and under my eyes, my chin and my forehead. I'm kind of tapping the powder in, not really baking, immediately brushing it away. I just want to make sure that certain spaces aren't going to get messed up. This is where I decided I hated my brows so much, and I kind of just used one of my spoolies to mess them up a little more and make them less flat. And then I added a bit of my brow tint from Ulta Beauty, and honestly, I think my brows just look so much better like that. I just cannot do the flat look. I'm adding Grit from the LEJ Beauty Anniversary palette under my eye and just kind of smoking it out a little bit. Also adding Unpacked for some extra sparkle and shift. And once everything is set under my eye, I'm going to add some more mascara, just the Lash It Loud mascara again. I love this one because it doesn't leave any like marks on my face. It makes my lashes really, really long. It's not so much with the volume, but it makes them long, and so I love that. I just have to use this LEJ blush palette again. I started off with the hot pink shade and just added that to the upper part of my cheeks, and then I went in with the orange blush, and I didn't realize how pigmented it would be, so I really had to blend that in and blend it out. I added some powder to my brush and just sort of tried to diffuse it. I will remember one of these days how pigmented that blush is. After I got the blush on, I felt like I needed a bit more bronzer, so I popped into the Iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder. For my highlight, I used the Snarls Box Highlight in Glowy. It is sparkly, it is luminous, it makes your skin look like glass. It is beautiful. I did wear some the other day, but I topped some of the LEJ Beauty Duochrome pigments on top of it, so I really wanted the highlighter to shine this time. No pun intended. Adding some to my inner corners. I really like the lip combo I did the other day, so I used it again. It's the LEJ Beauty Gel Eyeliner. I'm using it as a lip liner in Cedar, topped with the Allura Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick in Orchid. I lined my lips with the liner and added the lipstick, and then used a brush to kind of smudge out the line. I overlined my lips, so it took a lot of work to make it look good, in my opinion. But the finished look was worth it. It's so beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, again, like, comment, subscribe, and find me over on my other socials. I post daily makeup content. Most of the time. Sometimes, you know, a girl needs a break. Until next time, have a great day, and I appreciate you all.